Today's episode, I got to interview my buddy Parker, one of my best friends on the whole entire planet. Very creative fella, a new dad-ish. Kid's absolutely adorable, Millie, which you'll see in this video. Very cool. She gets to pop in and out and run around. You see his awesome dog, Charlie. His name's Parker. Together, Charlie Parker. I buy all of my records from Mr. Parker. Always floods me with cool jazz music. Truly an inspirational, amazing, awesome guy. We went over some jazz music. We went over some cool collectible records, comic books, my comic book store, other ventures that we did. Talked about monster trucks. We talked about concerts. I had some old man moments you'll see where I don't know what the cool kids are doing these days. But I absolutely love this guy. And I was so stoked that he made time today when I was able to just cruise by his house. Luckily he was home, and then I was able to make this thing happen. So sit back, relax, listen, enjoy, and support his shop, Crème Tangerine Records. Here we go.
Cool.
If you need a break, something like that. A lot of people need breaks from.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Um,
Including my parents. If you see my dad, let him know I'm still alive.
I just want to make sure I know where my child is.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for letting me come over and invade your Christmas day like this.
Anytime.
And the coffee.
Right,
I feel spoiled. I didn't bring anything.
Maybe next time you'll think of something.
So why'd you invite me over?
Oh, we were getting belly button piercings today.
Yeah. I need a double. All right. Well, thanks, man.
Did you already start recording?
Yeah, we're recording. It started like an hour ago.
Cool.
They heard you going to the bathroom. They heard you yelling at the kid.
Cool.
It's all great. We'll work that out in editing.
Fair enough.
So, being my best friend as you are, I know that you look up to someone like me, and you
Sometimes.
constantly are telling me what an amazing person you are, which I appreciate. The point of this was mainly to hang out with your kid and your dog.
Mm-hmm.
So you rudely interrupted the day.
Fair enough.
Millie,
you want to come talk about business?
I was like, that was the only thing that stopped your dog. So, as you know, and as we've discussed for years, I'm having mental breakdowns.
Fair enough. Samesies.
Perfect. I, like you, always do like fun little adventurous, creative, cool, awesome things. You did the, you have Crème Tangerine Records, show off your fancy shirt, the creameth of Tangerineth.
Yeah.
You also have your own record label, well, 2 record labels, right?
Yep. Crème Tangerine is also a record label. And although it's not the focus of Crème Tangerine,
it's just what makes you guys millions.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then I have False Prophets with my buddy Tony by Dead Face Media, who's in South County. And we specialize in religious taboo records. So,
but along with those cool things, each record, I'm getting to that part.
We're explaining the cult.
The holographs, the cool, every little bit of detail down to which I'll show how cool these are.
Sure.
But the kind of like the quest for always something more is where I'm kind of doing that too, where you and I both get something that brings in enough bucks to pay the bills, make the day go by, whatever.
Sure.
And then we find the other thing that we can do to, like, I don't know if it's, for me, sometimes it's like, I've been doing fabrication forever. So it's like, if I started something else, like maybe that gets me out of fabrication, like maybe it's the next step above to make more money to where that one's like maybe not as dominant, whatever.
Sure.
That's where, like, the hot sauce was kind of hopes that one was like right at like the beginning of my first fabrication shop. So it's kind of like I wanted to do both.
How about that hot sauce?
I know, it's great. I'm going to do some more stuff like that.
Cool. I don't want it.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink it either. But along with you and I always talk like you used to come over to the shop. And we'd sit out like the one off like behind the comic book store.
Yep.
We'd sit for hours and we'd just discuss cool new ideas. We're gonna do like the van stuff, like the windows, and like there was always something whenever we talked. There was always something that creative and fun that came up.
Sure.
And so I always loved when you called and you had that restraining order on me, and then the phone call stopped for a little bit. But you're very inspirational.
I get you, Dad.
And you are definitely one of my absolute most favorite people because you're always creative.
Yeah.
You're just like your record store is awesome.
Thanks,
These are records, right?
Yes.
Person.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I always love everything, like your graphics. You introduced me to Amos.
Amos Basile, great. Yeah.
Super.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
He did this.
He did that one?
He did that one.
He did he did some stuff for me too, like comic book store stuff. And I tossed him a couple other ideas of stuff that I was like, I'm gonna do this, and I was like, I'm probably not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
They had a couple things going on, which brings us back to all of your radness. Because
Sure. Well, for a couple guys that don't do drugs, we sure said, let's start a business like 25 million times a day, you know?
yeah, maybe we should do drugs.
Maybe that'd help.
Coffee's good though. Coffee's helping. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't even drink anymore.
Yeah.
And
I do.
maybe I should start drinking.
It's fun.
It tastes so good. What is in this one, by the way?
That is straight brown liquor.
Nice. Because I'm loving it. And I appreciate it.
Good. Lad.
With having Crème Tangerine, you guys just celebrated, well, not just celebrated, you had an anniversary
We've been open for 14 years.
when was the anniversary? 3 months ago?
March.
March.
Whenever that was. Math that.
Yeah. I remember like when you first opened, and from that time to now, you've grown exponentially. Even though like you know your shop is at the same spot, but like every time I see you, you have so many like cool collections coming in. You've got like all of these things that you're expanding into. With having your own business, and now a kiddo, mine turns 6 into this month. Crazy shit.
That is crazy.
What made you start your own business? Like, what made you go from, I'm done working for somebody else, I want to ruin my own life?
Well, to be fair, I wasn't doing great working for other people, financially. I mean, this was all the stuff that I'd call out sick to do anyway.
Right.
So opportunities presented themselves, and I just kind of jumped on them. You know, I had started with a company called eVocal, which
Right.
they used to be in Costa Mesa. They're still active, but I think they're up in Northern California now. And they had an opportunity they showed me where they had to kind of fill up some space in a store called the Seed Market in Costa Mesa. And so I ended up curating records for them and making a record section there. It was working, and as soon as the chance arose, I just started doing it for myself.
Is that when you got the location you're at now?
Yes.
Yeah. Which is at the lab.
At the lab in
Go
Costa
buy
Mesa.
all the records there.
All of them. Don't leave any for me.
Yeah. Leave the Primus section for Wesley.
There's no private
And I
section.
appreciate that. So what are your like greatest parts, and what are your like most challenging parts of having Crème Tangerine?
They're probably both the same. It's making your own hours, and you know, I'm stay-at-home dad 4 days a week now. You know, in the double-edged sword there is that I can be as lazy as I want with zero accountability. You know?
Yeah, I get that one.
And that's phenomenal. And that is when I let loose on that and really take advantage of it. I can smell it. I can feel it deep in my bones, huh, girl? And that's kind of the thing. You get to create your own hours, so you better give yourself some work to do. You know,
I did the same, which I thought moving my shop to my house was going to be like a better like, oh man, like no more
How
traffic.
distracting is that?
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, it is the hardest thing. Kiddo,
Uh-huh.
you know, like now Monse will come out to the garage, like,
Sure.
Dad, what are you doing? I'm like, play with you for a little while.
Yeah. And that's great.
It's I like you, and we can trade hours. Some of the stuff I do is more noisy, so I got to make noise for the day, but I can assemble at night and do stuff like that. So I don't mind that part, but definitely with the zero accountability for like making your own hours, there's sometimes where I push stuff off until a deadline's coming up, and then I like, son of a bitch, and then I power through like, and I like, if I could just do that much energy in those few days, as soon as I get the deposit, if I was just like running, rushing, doing everything, I could build the whole project in like a week.
Yeah.
But then I do these things where it's like 3-4 weeks later, and I'm like, there's so many other things I had to do in between all of that time.
Yeah.
Which
I've worked on some of those projects with you.
That's right.
They were fun.
I was laughing with Ms. Jess because you were talking about when you cut your knee on the sheet metal in my truck.
Yeah.
And then in the shop behind the comic book store, when those cabinets fell on you and pushed you through the wall.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, that was fun.
There was.
I felt so bad about your drywall, and you were like, "No, that was like 1,000 pounds. Are you okay?" I appreciate that.
I just stole a bunch of stuff from your work though to make up for the drywall repair. There's one other injury though. There's 3 that.
Was there?
Yeah, because I was laughing about it. I was like, "Oh yeah,
Right.
that was hilarious." And we even had my doctor buddy do your stitches for you.
That's right. I went to the Botox.
Yeah.
His Botox office. Oh, I'm sorry.
Does that knee still look pretty young?
It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
No wrinkles at
Hi,
all.
sweetie. All right.
Introduce.
This is Millie. Is that better? All right.
And now a dad too.
I know.
From where you were just falling through walls and ripping your legs off,
Sure.
you know,
Sure.
and now we're both dads.
Yeah.
Do you
I
have
remember it was a week and a half, 2 weeks after you had your girl. She was in the wood shop.
Yeah. Well, she was the comic book store.
Yeah.
Because
She was in the comic book store.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then we had her all set up there. Ms. Jess would go there, and man, what an insane time.
Yeah.
I really I loved the comic book store, and I thought a lot about opening up another one, but you know, if you want to grow, you need more people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the more you grow, the more people you need to
Sure.
branch out. And two things I don't think are for me, and that's retail and having employees.
Okay.
I think I'm
Fair.
good without those.
Yeah.
And
Well, you remember what I told you before you opened the shop?
Wesley, kill yourself. You're not worth it.
I didn't say
That
that.
was rude. That was
No,
rude.
I said you should go work at a comic book shop for 6 months.
I heard open one now.
I remember that.
experience.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I thought. Tomato.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Which, when I got to work at the counter in the shop,
Coolest thing ever, right?
I loved it.
Best.
See, everybody came in, and I was just talking old movies,
Yeah.
comic book, like it was like my people. I
Yeah.
loved it, and I absolutely love that part. And it was crazy enough. I sold more back issues than anybody in California. I talked to so many owners who are like, "How do you not have new comics? Like, how are you doing this thing?" I don't know. It's working.
Sure.
And it was starting to become like successful. And then when I had the opportunity with the other deal,
Sure.
then I ended up moving. But it was right at that tipping point where it could have just, if I pushed a little bit harder, it could have taken care of itself.
Mhm.
But with having to move, there was nobody I had that could run that while I was gone. It would have
Sure.
been looted and on fire and gone in a minute.
It was a high overhead location as well.
Yeah, well, luckily the fabrication was in the same building.
Right.
So the fabrication shop.
But if you were gone, there's no fabrication happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it fabrication funded everything for the first probably 6 months, and then within 6 months, the comic book shop really started pulling its own weight, which was great. And it was I could see it in my bank account when it started when it started leveling out.
Yeah. 1, 2.
You used to push me just like that.
I know.
Um,
Well, then come back. Sorry, but I know this isn't
This
super
is-
conducive to.
this is what people, this is the lives we live, dude.
Yeah.
You're a dad. Show
Uh-huh.
off your adorable daughters. That's what we're doing. Most of this is for me mentally. If people get to watch or hear this and see what's going, because like, the point of this is the whole reason I'm doing this is looking deeper for more inspiration, and whether it's for me or for somebody watching, if there's somebody that loves their record collection and this is something that they think about, and then if they see you in your store and they go, Parker's a millionaire, he's got his shit together.
Yeah, sure.
They're like,
Yeah.
I can do this.
Yeah.
And so I want to inspire people to see something else, that if they've ever had the thought, that they can push forward to do something like that.
Okay.
So if somebody thought about opening up a music store, or maybe they can take the ideas that you present with this and do it into something else,
Sure.
a bookstore or retail or something
Sure.
along those lines. Something
And
they're
if they
passionate
do,
about,
they should work at one for 6 months first.
or open it with no experience.
Fair.
But that's I'm looking for like what's my next step, because I have ideas and I have stuff that I want to do, but I'm hoping through interviewing the people that are in industries and things that I love. Like I love this, and I compare this a lot to like my comic book store,
Sure.
where it's something that I'm still very passionate about, and I love it. And there's just, my overhead was insane high, like you were saying, for everything I had. But weighing in these things, I look at, is this something I would like to do again? Because part of me is like, I don't want to do it. But then the other part of me is like, if I get to design and build it, I can make it the greatest, coolest looking store on the planet.
Yeah, and you already did that once.
I have so many cooler ideas.
I bet.
Oh my God, so many other
I
ideas.
bet.
But with doing that, is it something where I don't know if I would be content, because I loved being at the shop, but then when I got to go back in the fabrication shop and design and build and create, that was something more that was like my speed. So I don't think I could just do the counter every day, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like you get your 4 days here,
Yep.
and you go work at the shop for 3 days. So while you're here, it's kind of like where I would be separately doing my fabrication stuff. If I could do like 3 days at the shop and have an employee that worked 4 days, I could possibly do that.
Sure.
But it's something still very much in my brain that's going on. And so I don't know. But that's like whenever I talk to you, I always get so inspired about 100 different things. You and I always throw like 1,000, just even showing your the False Prophet records.
Sure.
My head just started going crazy with like, oh my God, that's like the coolest thing. I want to
It's
do
very
that.
fun. Yeah.
And I still want to release a record. And I've been playing music a little bit more, horribly still, so that's
Perfect.
good. Haven't progressed in that at all.
Good. That's
got-
really collectible right now.
I got worse. Bad music?
Yeah.
Oh man, I could flood you with records.
Good. Please do.
The most horrible. But it's but like that. Like you're whenever we talk, I can talk to you for hours and hours longer, and I always get so excited, and you always have something going, and I love
Yeah.
it. There's
So
always
do you.
like
yeah.
a craziness about you.
Yeah.
And that's why this was so important, to come and meet with you and to see like what other things you're doing. And whenever we talk and you start going over your record stuff, I always I draw back to, I know I'm getting to it.
Records?
It makes me want to do my comic book store again.
Uh-huh.
A lot.
I get that. I
And
get that.
definitely finding a cheaper location.
Sure.
That would be
Okay. Uh-huh.
but it's, I don't know, there's like the pros and cons of employees, and then how many employees, and then
Yeah.
so much other responsibilities that come with an employee. So I'm still, I don't know if I'm going to do that
What's the main drawback for you
with which thing.
having an employee?
The drawback of an employee, accountability
For you or for them?
for them, because there's a lot.
That's all on you.
Well, like every employee I've had is are you going to show up? Are you going to show up on time?
Sure.
If you leave for lunch, are you coming back? You know, like there's so many just variables of that. And
But you hired them, right?
true.
You hired the person. You know, hopefully they're good.
Hopefully.
Right. Yeah. But
But
that's, I mean, it's tough to hold an employee accountable for the way you want your business run, right? You can only do so much there because they're never going to have ownership of it.
right.
They're never going to feel that pride in it that we do.
we get excited about.
You know, so for me, I usually have one employee at a time.
Mhm.
Right now, I've got Seth. He's been with me for a few years. He's there. He shows up. He's reliable. He knows his stuff. He's good. He's helpful. I can trust him.
Right.
And
I think that's easier too
It's great.
with one. Where
Yeah.
when I had
Why
one,
would you have two?
the comic book store was several. My fabrication shops have had countless, and
Yeah.
one is like
One would have been sufficient though for the comic book shop, right?
definitely. Well, it was harder because I needed somebody 7 days a week.
Sure. Yeah.
I think we were open 7 days a week. I don't know, it was like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But it was helpful, and you know, getting somebody, because then the days I was open more than 8 hours, so there's a lot of fluctuation in it where I needed a couple more people, and then you know, getting people schedules where some people couldn't work some days and whatnot. I was trying to do, like I said, the counter, but then if fabrication was busier, which I was crazy busy at the time, so it was a very hard play for me where I wasn't able to dedicate my time solid.
Okay. All right.
But I do get excited about the idea about
Sure.
it again, and more ideas. And Nose is like small pizza shop, so he was like a great business partner for it.
Cool.
And then I started weighing out employees and minimum wage, and I was like, God damn, we gotta make like $500,000 a year to like be poor.
Yeah.
And so there's sometimes when I look at that, like even with my fabrication shop, and when I was in Ohio and I was a general contractor, I realized that if I was making X a year, that was fine for me, and I could take on more work. But the more work I took on was just paying an employee like their salary. Where I was like, well, if I just take less work, charge a little bit more, then I'm gold. And so that's what I did now, where I just if these ginormous jobs come in where I'm like, oh my God, I could do so well and I need like 20 people to do it, then I look at the end of it of I wouldn't even make that much more money.
Right.
And then the timeline's stressful and all these other things where I just go,
A lot more liability, not much upturn.
right. And so I'd start turning stuff like that away. But like, I don't know if I'm just hitting like a burnout with what I've been doing, because I've been doing this for so many years.
I'm there constantly. I get it. Yeah.
A burnout?
Oh, constantly. Yeah.
What do you do?
Drink. No.
Damn, you gotta start that. Mushrooms?
No. Sometimes.
I've been totally thinking about doing it.
Just kidding.
Kids, don't listen to that.
I don't know. I find that when I hit my burnout, I'm lucky in that I enjoy what I do.
Right.
This shit is fun for me. I sell crack because I love crack, you know? And so
That should be a slogan.
it is .com. So I think when I hit burnout, I just remind myself that I enjoy this. Get to work. Once you start working, you'll keep going because it's fun.
Right.
Or it's rewarding, or you're making money, or somebody else's fire gets lit from it, you know? Talking to customers at the shop like you were talking about, when you were just talking to your customers at the comic book shop, that's the hit of adrenaline, right?
Right.
Like that's the thing. You know, I get to show kids Black Sabbath sometimes, you know? I get to show kids records all the time that they may or may not already know. Maybe they've heard it here and there or something, and you know, that's fun.
You know, that's the coolest thing when you meet somebody that owns a store that's into what they do. Like if you go to like an auto parts store and they don't know anything,
Sure.
They just look up on the computer. But when you, like as we were just talking about jazz records, where if you can go, oh, you like, you know, this guy, well, he's also on this, and
Sure.
he plays this,
Sure,
and
sure.
this, and this. Like if there's so many, like we were talking before, there's so many jazz musicians that they're scattered about. It's not like, I guess blues are the same too, but it's where you can grab somebody and say, oh, if you like Buddy Guy, have you heard like this Muddy Waters record where Buddy Guy was playing lead on this when he was a kid? And then it's so exciting to see that, and those are the bits of inspiration that things like that, like I get excited about. And there's so many times where you've talked jazz with me where you'll like give me, oh, have you heard this? Have you heard this? Have you heard this? And then it reignites that fire, you know? It gets me like, so much more excited about everything, because it's not even just like the jazz music, but there's so many like little inspirational things that you give me that makes me think about like the bigger picture. And
cool.
Yeah, it's very cool, man. I love that I've never had a job. I don't think I've done anything in my life for that many years straight.
Is that so?
How
long? You've been in fabrication longer than...
Yeah, but it's been hit and miss.
Yeah.
I did like that design director position where I had like an office job, and I've done like marketing stuff where it's like, it's been consistent where it's always been something that even with a full-time job, I was still doing this like out of a garage or whatever on the side.
Still counts. I still count it.
Still count it?
Still count it.
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like even like playing bass, which Parker used to play guitar? Used to.
Yeah.
Wow, your guitars.
I got 5 in the attic there and 1 in my office, and none of them are in tune. None of them are in the
They don't need to be.
No. Yeah. If you don't play them, they sound the same either way.
Are you gonna jam ever again? Would you? A Dirty Filthy Comeback Tour?
No. No. I have no interest in performing ever again.
Yeah?
I love to play sometimes. I played for her recently.
Yeah?
But I have no interest in performing ever again. I think that ship has sailed for me. Just 3-4 gigs a week for years and years, and I'm done with that. Yeah.
I have so many ideas for music videos.
Cool.
That I want to do, and I have the video design, but not the song.
Oh.
So
all right.
It's a little backwards.
Cool.
But
I've been in this band with you before, I think.
We were huge. The band's Dirty Filthy, probably the greatest thing you ever heard. It's something that I, especially like I was saying, when you showed me the False Prophets records, and I was like, that's so cool looking, and I want so much to release a record. And I think part of it too is just for the creative part of it. You know, not just the music, which I'm excited about, and getting to play with other friends and whatnot, but the artistic part after, where like I have record covers designed and like all cool ideas, with no music for any of them.
Cool. Yeah. Well, that's kind of not as important. You know?
It's not.
Yeah. Everybody always says judge a book by its cover.
Right. Are you gonna listen to all these right now? No.
One at a time.
So mine could be in here forever, and you could tell people, oh, check out how cool this is. It doesn't have to be in there.
Doesn't even. Oh, all right, good.
See? So okay. All right. So I'll release a record.
So you just need a printer.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You got a hookup for that?
Yeah. I got a buddy over at Epson. I'll give you a buzz, okay?
All right. New record coming out this year. Do you have anything else on the horizon? Any other cool things you're thinking about?
As far as other businesses, or just this stuff?
Other businesses, stuff like at your record shop. Like what would?
Sorry, I'm on the clock. Crème Tangerine Records.
Better be about my fucking Primus record. What separates Crème Tangerine that you've done as opposed to another record shop? Besides your sparkling personality.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of it, right? Every record shop I've been to feels different because of whoever the proprietor is, whoever the employees are, whatever the vibe is there. It's all
kind of sets the tone.
Yeah, for everything. Just like every comic book shop you've been to, or every, I don't know, picture frame store. It doesn't really matter, right?
Plus, you have a really cool location. Like you've got like the way.
I like it, yeah.
Because that's something that I see that separates it 100% from somebody else.
Sure.
You've got
the
personality right out of the gate. Just when you see the shop,
right,
is very cool. Like
we run our shop out of a 1975 22-foot Airstream trailer, so we can only carry about 6,000 to 7,000 records. but every bit of the inside and outside of the trailer is a record shop. So that is different. So like, yes, aesthetically, that separates us.
Right.
As far as the business model and everything, I couldn't tell you if anything's different. You know, probably pretty much the same. Just buy records, roll the dice,
sell
and
'em.
hopefully somebody wants to buy Fleetwood Mac again.
So hopefully someone buys this for $300.
Sure.
Yeah. Which, if anybody wants the 30th anniversary Nirvana edition,
Go online; it's a lot cheaper.
yeah, bad partner.
Oh shit! No, wait. No, this just lost all of its value as soon as it released. It was, I think, they just kind of shot for the moon on a really big deluxe box set, and the demand was not there for it. People have Nevermind by Nirvana, you know, so those didn't sell, and I ended up keeping one. So I didn't.
They even have a 20th
They have a
anniversary.
20th anniversary one as well. Yeah, yeah,
And a 20th in utero. All right. All right.
yep.
So, with Crème Tangerine, like last time I went there, you gave me the record insert for the 45s.
Yes.
So things like that you do.
Was that the 3D printed one?
Yeah, the heart.
Yeah.
Where you can do two.
Yep. My buddy Tony designed that. Yeah.
Stuff like that. That's why I like. That was the fun stuff. Whenever I would meet with you, and you would have these other, like, there was always something fun that created those little things. You know.
Sure. Tony is my other Wes. Tony is, sorry. Yeah, Tony is the other guy. I think you're the two guys that I talk to about stuff, and then all of a sudden we're making something. We're building something. We're doing something. Something is, we're making sawdust in our case, or, whatever.
And now you got your
Paper shavings with him.
He was the 3D printer guy, right?
He bought me a 3D printer for Christmas, yeah.
Is he the other partner in
False Prophets.
there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still have never met him.
You know what? He doesn't leave his house.
Nice.
So
We should bring this over there.
yeah.
Because I do just invade people's houses when they're here during the day and
Cool.
whatever you're doing. So
Cool.
I hope you didn't have anything else going on today.
No.
Perfect.
Fair enough.
What other? So, Crème Tangerine, obviously. We're in the den of your mansion, right? Or is this
Yes.
or is this just the vault with the records?
This is the den of the mansion.
Nice. Do you Are you doing anything else? Do you have any other plans?
Crème Tangerine, False Prophets. That's it for now.
And your Crème Tangerine label, right?
Yeah, I don't have any bands that I'm planning to release in the upcoming months. So right now, that's just kind of sitting idle until inspiration hits me. By inspiration.
My horrible record.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Can I pay for it?
Would you?
No.
Perfect. Wait, do I make money off that?
Yeah, lots.
Oh, perfect. New record coming out. You heard it first. Hit the hard stuff.
I know. I went through that quick.
Any other fun things that you have idea wise?
I'm focusing on being a dad right now. That's a new thing for me. She's 9 months old.
How long you had her?
10 months.
Nice.
It was weird.
Yeah, it'll catch up.
Yeah, strange.
You hit that hump and then it turns back over.
I'm trying to stay focused on what I have to focus on right now. Which is work and life. And it's easy to hit burnouts in both of those, right? So sometimes throwing another item on the fire helps build everything up, and sometimes it just puts it all out. So I'm just trying to stay focused on that.
All right. And what days do you work?
I
Unless
work
you're at Weird Al concerts.
Yeah. Friday through Sunday.
Friday through Sunday?
Friday through Sunday.
Are those the busiest days?
Did you come by when I was in Vegas for Weird Al?
Yeah. Remember I called you? And I was like, I thought you worked Friday through Sunday. And you're like, no. That's why I picked up the Tom Waits record for my brother.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
$729.
I think something like that, yeah.
I'm leaving that price tag on there when I give it to him.
Good.
Went to his birthday, and I didn't bring it. Yeah.
Okay.
My brother hit 50, and I was going to give him the Tom Waits Nighthawks Diner, which I got from you. And then I was going to get him a Jaws shirt and a Monty Python Holy Grail, because all of those turned 50.
Oh, cool.
And forgot everything.
Cool.
Already on my way down there, and I looked at my wife and went, forgot everything.
Okay.
And I haven't seen him since. So I've got an awesome Nighthawks of the Diner.
Probably would have if you would have brought him his gifts.
Yeah. You know what? Brothers are assholes anyways.
All right.
You have brothers, right?
Two of them. Yeah.
Are you youngest?
I'm the oldest. Yeah.
That's why we don't get along.
Me and you? Oh, okay.
Do we get along anymore?
I'm not sure.
Haven't seen you in years.
Fair.
Nice. I didn't see you were planting marigolds today. That was you've come a long way.
Yeah.
You started with daffodils.
yeah. Moving on up.
I love the progression.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you think I was kidding when I said I was planting marigolds
Absolutely.
today? Yeah, no, I'm planting marigolds today.
yeah, like
I took the girl to Home Depot and, bought some marigolds. Keep the bugs away in your garden. Marigolds.
really. I got to do some anti mosquitoes.
Oh, yeah. We just got a bug zapper out there this week. I
I
don't know if it helps, but it's loud.
when you get them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I have because everything's in my garage now.
Oh, yeah.
A tiny garage, and so I went out in flip flops in a shop, which is everybody should
Very
do. And I'm doing some stuff, stapling some stuff together, and I keep getting bit on my feet.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked down, I saw one of those little bastards just sucking down on my toe. Like, what the? And so, I gotta do something in there. And we had a ginormous beehive, ginormous. And then they left. Well, they stayed there, but then they realized they wanted beachfront property. So they went down into my sidewalk and created another massive hive. So I
The
had
ones on the ground are tough to get rid of, too.
I evicted them. I just put little signs that said "Bees get out."
Oh, cool.
Boom, gone. Yeah,
Huh.
simple enough.
Huh.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Huh.
I had
That shed in the back on this side over here on this yard,
Mhm.
just beehives like crazy underneath it.
really.
Yeah.
Huh.
I got a good bee guy now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Move back to the area, and then you can use my bee guy.
Perfect.
Cool.
Perfect. Well, we own now, so we've upgraded. See, she's moving.
Yeah. Millie! All right, she's found something else to play with.
Perfect. Man, it's the craziest thing in the world being a dad, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Everything they say is true. It's all the cliches are true.
All the stuff that kids say, or
She hasn't said shit yet.
yeah. I don't remember. I have one of the coolest things. I don't remember Monse's first word or the date or how old she was when she walked, but now, like with like our cell phones, we can record their entire lives
For sure.
which is the coolest thing. Ms. Jess and I still, like at night, we'll just watch old videos and like look at photos and just like it's the coolest thing because like when I was younger, we didn't have a camcorder, like we weren't rich,
Yeah.
and if you were gonna take a photo, it was you had to like set up the scene, like your dad or mom would come out like,
Oh, yeah.
and it was 2 weeks later that you get to see the photo.
For
Like,
sure.
oh man, I have my eyes closed.
We didn't have that 1 hour developing money either. Yeah.
No.
No.
And now, like, if I take a picture of like Ms. Jess, she's like, "Okay, do it again, do it again." So you take like 40, and she's like, "I don't like any of them." Like,
Oh, yeah.
"Damn, man."
Yeah.
She wouldn't have lasted like when we grew up.
Oh, no.
But it's dude, and I'm so stoked I have a girl.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so stoked.
I'm so stoked she's a girl, too.
Even the older Monse gets, she's just chills. Now she's got this like iPad game that it's like a virtual like dollhouse.
Yeah.
So she just builds like little beds and puts like costumes and whatever. And watching her fly through her iPad is like watching like a hacker in a movie where they're like,
Yeah.
I can't even keep up.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if it's just getting too goddamn old, which it's happening by the day. Do you have any grays yet?
I don't think so, but possibly.
Damn. How old are you now?
40.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
How old are you?
47 this year.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wild,
Hanging out
right?
With the big kids.
I know. I'm all like wise and stuff, like I know some,
Me neither.
I just hang out with you to get the young energy.
Oh, good.
I leave here and I'm like, I'm ready to take on the world.
Dope. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. And the
That's
coffee.
why I'm so tired after you leave.
I take all the energy.
Good.
Um,
I'm going to put her in the crib with a bottle. I'll be right back.
I want a bottle.
You can have
I
one.
saw the post you just put up where you raised like 190 million, something like that, for Parkinson's.
And the children's hospitals, yeah.
How rad is that?
So dope.
That's very cool because he has Parkinson's, right?
Yeah.
I saw some clips on the old Instagram.
Heard of that?
It's free internet now, where He had what was it? Travis Barker, Chad Smith, and
Gene Krupa.
I wish. My daughter loves Gene Krupa.
That's right.
And
Buddy Rich.
Buddy
right?
Rich, yeah, she likes Buddy Rich more. If I start playing Buddy's Blues, she always like perks up.
Yeah.
That was the one I always played when I dropped her off to school. So
You gotta get her that drum battle record.
Both of them.
Yeah, they battle each other.
Yeah. I think maybe I'm probably totally wrong.
Cool.
But I believe that's the one with Buddy's Blues on it.
Is it?
Because it's both of them. It's Krupa and Rich.
Cool.
Yeah, she loves it. But yeah, I saw because this is Ozzy's like farewell tour also, right?
It's just a one-off show.
Or wait, but are they doing the Black Sabbath right now touring? Are they into that? See how much I pay attention to the world?
They played 4 songs and they're done.
I was way off.
Yeah. But hey, 4 songs with Sabbath, 5 songs with his solo band, $190 million for charity. That's pretty cool.
One show?
One show.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the one where I saw with like.
They sold streaming and everything like that on it too. And now it's going to have a theatrical release too. So
Really?
yeah.
Huh.
Sharon loves to cash a check, but this time she signed it over to charity. Thank goodness.
Well, you know, money's money, and we all have so much of it.
I know.
But it's.
I know.
Oh my jeez. I don't have any. I'm charging you for this. I told you
I
that,
think
right?
so, right? Yeah.
Perfect.
I got a roll on nickels for you.
Nice. They spend the same, so I'm into it.
Cool.
Very cool though on the collection. That's the cool thing about these box sets, man. Again, like there's so many cool things. Like it's always so inspirational. Like when I get to see the cool stuff like this, because I love packaging. You can make a crappy product look amazing with like the right packaging, and vice versa. Like you did the who's the action figure you made? The Dave. Yeah. It's so sick. It's
super fun.
Yeah, dude. When I see stuff like that, like I get so excited about it, and I want to do like all these things. Like seeing your the 3D printer. I do.
So much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Endless possibilities.
Forever. Yeah.
And I say when I had the one when I was in college, the step over when I asked like, oh, you have to wash them out after the build material, because the ones I had would do a build material so they could print on top of that. And
Sure.
You had to wash them in a bath.
Sure.
But it was like a pixelated version.
Sure.
Like corduroy.
Looks like it was made in Lego or
yes,
or something like
yes,
that.
Yeah. You had to use filler and like sand it and all that stuff. And that skull you made is so cool.
Looks like a skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even when it was sitting on the tray, I was like, it looked like you bought it and just set it on there like while you were mismatched doing something else.
It was just printed. There it is.
I have to get one.
Yeah, they're really fun.
Yeah.
They're really fun.
That technology. I started. I did a project for a buddy of mine, Hector, tattoo artist, and I used a laser to etch him out some stuff, and then it made me want a laser again too. Again, it's just like the fun toys and stuff you do. Did I show you the pieces that I did where I was milled out the brass stuff?
Was that like the little sprockets?
Yes.
You were working on them when I was at the shop last, but you hadn't mastered the cut yet. There was a few trial and errors going on.
What did you come up for that day? Oh, your ramp.
My ramp.
Yeah. Still working?
Works great. Like a charm.
Are we gonna cut off that lip?
I need a shim. I gotta figure it out. Well, you maybe just cut it off. I gotta figure that out.
Work the lip of the door, right?
Yeah. I'll have to look.
All right.
Whenever you come pick up the next Primus record,
there is.
just look at it.
I say they just did a 7-inch too.
Did they?
Yeah. It's got their new single because they just got their new drummer. You know all about that?
I did see that they were looking for a drummer. They found one.
Yeah. Out of 700 million people that applied, then they got this guy.
Can't be right.
Yeah, it's probably more.
1 in 9 people in the world applied to be Primus's drummer.
I think it was 8 out of 9.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
that's great.
So pretty popular.
I like
pretty
that.
Popular.
Yeah, pretty popular.
Yeah, that's so good. It's a good song. They're gonna be here or LA August 5th, I think. So I think we're going to that too.
Cool.
I'm excited. You got any concerts you're going to? You got Buddy Guy coming up.
Buddy Guy's coming up. Yeah.
Dude, I was so bummed when you were talking about that. It's so hard for me to do stuff at night.
I get it.
I get it. Ms. Jess works graveyards, so at night I was at the kiddo, and luckily, like when we go see Primus, we bring the kiddo, and then got a little earmuffs for her.
Nice.
So she's all stoked on it. It'd be cool, like once Millie's a little bit older. Monster trucks.
Ooh,
Dude, we brought
there
Monse to that, which was a bummer because we went in Ohio, and where we went, the stadium was so small that the monster truck would come out and like just do like one like vroom, and then that was it. They'd have to stop before they hit the other side. And so I'm putting up pictures online, like, you know, oh, look at all this cool shit we're doing. And then my friends all over the U.S. are sending photos of theirs because they traveled like the same times, like multiple trucks. And Anaheim Stadium, there's like fireworks going on, like multiple trucks, and I was just like, ah.
Your guys trying to make a 3-point turn to get out of it.
So bad. And I was like, all right. But like we had our own little box seat section that was dirt cheap, and there wasn't that many people there. Monse at the time were live, which was, I didn't know if the noise would like scare the crap out of her.
Yeah.
But luckily it
wasn't.
wasn't.
How old was she?
I think 4.
Okay.
Yeah, 3.5, 4 years old.
Cool.
Like I said, she hit 6 the end of this month, and we've been out here almost 2 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, back home for almost 2 years, which is insane.
It is. It went really fast.
Yeah.
Really, really fast.
I know. Damn. I try to hang out with you so much.
I know. I just keep saying no.
Yeah, I know. That's why I just surprised you today. Like, haha,
Okay, shit.
It's so weird because even coming back, and like the older you get, and having kids and having your own business and everything, the amount of free time that you have disappears so quickly. Even like when I go home and I'm
100%.
trying to have my laptop on my legs, I'm trying to do something, Monse comes over and sits on my lap, and I'm trying to like do my work stuff, and she puts her iPad in front of my computer and starts playing her little games, and I'm like trying to just like, I gotta get this done. Dad's gotta pay bills, and I just don't pay the bills. So it's nicer.
That works.
Yeah.
That works. Does it work?
Nah.
Okay.
Phone doesn't stop ringing.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Well, don't pay your phone bill. Thumbs
Dude.
up.
All right. So close. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm poor.
Same.
But yeah, once it's cool because when they're younger, you're like their hero, which I'm still in that phase, which is awesome.
Rad.
But she'll watch Samurai Jack with me constantly. She loves that.
Cool.
Loves all the Batman, loves Ninja Turtles, but then she also does like super girly like Barbies and all that stuff.
Sure.
So I got like the best of both worlds.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so it's cool. That's like, I guess, like the perk of having a daughter.
Yeah.
Is yours napping right now?
I think so.
That's insane.
Yeah. I
Mine.
hope so. She loves that crib though.
Yeah,
So we'll put her in there. Got a bunch of stuff to look at.
dude.
Hopefully she's asleep.
Monse wasn't much of a napper. She was colicky for the first year and a half. Dude, we usually there was one spot because we moved when she was like 6 months old. When we were in Ohio, the place we were in had a hardwood floor, and there was one spot in the whole apartment that I could rock her and the floor wouldn't squeak.
Ugh.
And when she would be just about to like, okay, I think I got her, and I'd step out and go, "Arr!" And then she would just
Oh no.
start all back over, and just like, dude, you're like almost watching the sun come up, and I'm like, I gotta do the work in like 30 minutes, and I'm just sitting there like, oh god, today's gonna be fucking horrible. And yeah, so that was horrible. And Monse wasn't much of a napper, dude.
No.
She wasn't. No, still won't. And now she's on summer break, starts first grade next month. That is insane.
That's crazy.
Having the kiddos is also like a constant reminder of how fast time is going. It's insane. Like seeing that we're celebrating her 6th birthday, and I don't even know where it went. It's
Seems like just the other day she was born, doesn't it?
does.
Yeah.
Very weird. Like when you said where like she was in the comic book store, and it's also weird looking at, because to me, like I think in my head, like that was like is it still open? Like that's how
Yeah.
how close.
Shit, we're late.
I know. Right? I haven't been there in months. I hope it's still there. Yeah, it's so weird, and but you know, like I was saying, I get excited about it. Even like where I'm at and where we bought our house, I looked and there's in the shop for 45 minutes around us. So I'm like right in this perfect circle where I was like, dude, this might be like the
And that's
time.
a high density population area, isn't it?
Dude, huge.
Yeah.
And it's growing so fast. But when I was talking to Ms. Jess about it, I was like, I'm thinking about doing it. She goes, well, we had 2 rents and now we have 1 mortgage. That was the thing we're doing this. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, so you can't have another. I'm like, but if you listen out, like,
She's wise. She's wise.
very, very much. And I got it. I was like, okay. And I told her, if I do that, I'll have like a year's worth of my mortgage in the bank. So probably never gonna be able to do it.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
The thought is solid. Like,
Yeah.
The finance is not there. But to make that leap, like I was talking, like I have enough ideas, and I want to do something really cool with it. And but like I don't know if I'm midlife crisising, or I've just hit burnout where I'm not inspired. Plus, I've had like. I've been doing so many like cabinets and stuff where it's kind of like the same thing over and over and over.
Sure.
Where the creative side, I haven't really got to do. Like those gears that you saw, I was so excited when I built those for my buddy Pete. It was something new. I'd never milled aluminum. I was doing like a 3D shaping. There was so much involved in those little pieces that I got excited about it because of the complexities behind it.
Yeah.
And so I think
Even just seeing what that CNC machine, the newer one that you've got,
right,
changes bits and can cut aluminum.
yeah,
That's wild.
unreal, right?
Crazy. Yeah.
Brass, copper, and aluminum.
Sure.
And
Crazy.
and now I have ideas for all of them, because like now, well, especially once everything's back in my house, which hopefully should be in the next 2 weeks, getting everything there, now I get to like tear apart my kitchen and put in a new one.
Cool.
And so I'm milling out all my own handles, and like the sides of the drawers are gonna have carvings on. Like it's gonna be over the top, but I get to.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe that'll be a little more creative, inspiring.
Sure.
But it's also, I'm looking for that next. Like I want to do something, starting anew. You know, that's what I was telling you. Like
Landscaping business.
the landscape, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, just headphones, like
Yeah.
listen to a podcast,
Sure.
music, whatever, and I just get a cruise. Dude,
Love
I already
that.
have all my equipment. I have everything.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm next week or the week after. I should have all of my cards, flyers, and all my stuff that I'm doing, where I'm dropping those off to potential clients, and hopefully all that starts out.
Cool.
And yeah,
Do you have any clients yet?
haven't tried yet.
Okay.
I got all my equipment and I've been playing with it, doing some stuff like around my house, making sure everything like works.
Sure.
Last thing I want to do is like book. I'm like, yeah,
Sure.
not working.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that stuff I got to play with, and the fun part too has been researching. I've just been like, I nerd out on like YouTube and like just so many different things of just watching like why lawns grow, how they grow, when I got to fix divots. There's so much stuff where it's cool because it's all brand new to me.
Sure.
And so it's been cool. Plus the idea of it's a product like a barber would have, where your hair is always growing, so
Yeah.
somebody always needs their haircut.
True.
Where as long as I have people set up, and then they just give me their payment once a month or bi-weekly, whatever, like they will always need that.
Fair. Yeah.
And so like I don't have, like right now with all my fabrication stuff, it's a constant where I work in the shop and then I go home and then I've got to do emails, drawings, look for potential clients, people tag me on Facebook, then I've got to email the people that they tag me in, and then there's so much hunting trying to do it that it's a 24-hour job. It's just a constant. And then usually like early in the morning, I go get all the materials, and I meet people, and then I do job walks. And then by the time I get back to my shop to work, it's around 5, and then I need to work from 5 to 10 o'clock at night. And then I also need to be doing the drawings to get back the quote to people. And
Sure. Sounds like you should add a landscaping business to this.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
parting ways from one to start the other.
I like that. Yeah.
So it's you can start a business overnight. To close a business can take a year or two.
I couldn't imagine.
It's and moving a business, especially a fabrication shop, because everything is heavy.
Everything.
heavy, awkward, dusty. It's a mess. Do you also like scour internet, Facebook, and all that, trying to find collections?
Not so much on the internet. I think those just getting into selling records, of which there's a ton of people who, you know, I've been doing this for a living for 20 years in one way or another.
Mm.
Somebody puts something up on Facebook Marketplace or whatever, OfferUp, or there's already a crowd that's going to go look for that. I work within my Rolodex most of the time.
Mm.
Or like the phone call I just got, somebody wants me to come check out a collection today, so I'll go look at a collection after this.
That was probably one of the coolest things of the comic book store, is I would get so many people that would come to me,
Sure.
and I had
Yeah.
tons of people that would just go, here's a couple long boxes, I just don't want them. And I was like, what?
Uh-huh.
And sometimes it was, you know, like dollar bin stuff, you know,
Sure.
free stuff, whatever. But there were sometimes you're like, wow, this is a really good one, you know? You can get some like $30 books out of somebody that just give them to you for free.
Sure.
And I met a lot of people that did that just wanted to support the store.
That's great.
And
That's
yeah, it was really cool. And I think I keep comparing the comic book store because, like, at the same time, we both had like these things going, you know?
Yeah, it's the same
And
world too.
It's
Rubbing elbows and talking with other people that are passionate about the same shit you are.
right.
Right? Yeah.
That was also one of the scarier things, because
'Cause people like you are weird, man.
totally.
Yeah.
Why do you get along with me? With the fabrication, like, if you love what you do, your customers will help you hate what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want, like, I've been slowly making electric basses. Haven't completed one yet. I get so
I've
close.
seen a lot of
yeah.
bass parts.
And then I get a little
Yeah.
mess up, and I'm like, God, you know, and I'm back to the, I guess, potential fire bin.
It's gonna be a cool looking fire.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
My worry.
Smell good too.
Oh, it'd be totally cool.
Yeah,
the
it
last
smell
one
good.
was like the Paduke and
Ooh.
the walnut. But my worry is, if I do that the clients will make me hate bass playing, which I'm trying. Years ago, like when I opened up Strange Cereal, and you and I were in the back of the shop talking, I think that's still when you had your band. And I used to say, I want to be in a band again.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And now I want the band, but I can't get anybody to play. All my friends are just like, no, dude, I don't even touch anymore.
I know.
My last two drummers, Mark's and my buddy Pat, both are like, oh, I don't even do that anymore. Mark's has a drum set. I don't know if Pat does anymore. And my buddy Jimmy, still, he was like, yeah, I'm down, but he's got like 3 other bands, whatever he's playing with. So I'm trying to put the parts together now, but then, as I talked before, it's also trying to find that free time to do whatever. Because even now, like if I'm at home playing guitar, bass, or whatever, and Monse comes over and she wants to play it, and then you get like a couple chords, or you tune it, and then I got a kid on my lap, and then
Sure.
which is great. She digs music, so I think, I mean, I have enough instruments all over my house where hopefully maybe she's, you know, gonna get into it. But have you ever seen those little, I got the one by Fender, and you plug it into your guitar and you put headphones into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's
Sure.
like replicates like an amp or pedals or whatever.
Sure.
I got that, and I bought a Telecaster a year and a half ago around Christmas time-ish.
Okay.
And it was just like a cheap Squire Telly for like, I think it was like $100, something like that, from
Right.
Guitar Center. And I do that with the headphone things, and Monse and Ms. Jess can be sleeping, and I've just got like, it's like playing through a Marshall cabinet.
Nice.
Horribly. I play horribly.
I've heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. But I just sit and I can play that. I've got like my hollow bodies and acoustics that if I play those, it's a little too loud, and it keeps them up. But it's cool to be able to have that, which is trying to make it as that, like, it's something that's not like new and foreign to me, because I've been in bands before and it was fun. I'm playing a little more guitar now than I am bass. I don't know why. I don't know. Whatever's happening is happening. But that's, again, like, that's why I was like, I would love to release a record. I think that would be cool. People buy CDs anymore? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
What did bands? What was the last show you went to? Like local band?
Local band, like 6 months ago.
Do local bands still like do CDs, or is it like thumb drives now, or is it like just like here's a link to my
You don't need a thumb drive. You don't need a download code. You just, if you know the name of the band,
Apple
can hear
Music
them.
and right?
Spotify and all that stuff. And the band camps, I believe, treat the bands
Oh
a
yeah,
little better.
Bandcamp. Yeah.
You know, so I mean, you can buy physical media through there as well. But you don't really need that. They do have CDs and records at a lot of shows.
Right.
For somebody who is in the physical media world, I should preach that gospel more, but I don't. You know.
I see. I mean, the only concerts I go to now are just Primus ones, but they don't. I don't think they have CDs anymore. I think it's all like records that if they sell it.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because I like the transition of what used to be even like when we were growing up listening to music, like your merch was like how you made money to go to your next show or
Sure.
road stuff.
Absolutely.
And then there was this weird part where CDs became like just like your business card. And then as those were kind of in on the outs, then you saw where records fully are like making their lives back. You know, like I said, you get like your piece of artwork, you get plus the music, plus there's like so many cool things that, like that Monty Python one that folds out, and your Max Sabbath one.
Yep.
Coolest record ever. It's so cool to see that this gets its life back again.
Yeah. Well, comics kind of the same, right?
Yeah, they went through they were dying in like the 90s, I think it was.
Well, even after that as well. I mean, I remember 10, 15 years ago, I got into one of my comic phases and I went, oh, cool, I can just get the Marvel app now? And just go through the Marvel app, and you don't need the books, you know? But those of us of a certain age want to touch the stuff, want to smell the stuff.
Right.
I want the paper cut.
The Marvel app was probably I used to preach about that more up my shop than, I mean, people were buying because people want that like tangible item.
Sure.
But that Marvel app is the coolest thing ever. I could read from like the first Ghost Rider up to current, just every at night, like everything.
And in some ways, it was more interactive.
Yeah.
You know.
DC did that with a couple of theirs. I think Marvel did too, but I'm sure they're both competing. But some of the DC ones that I saw, like the cells would like move and like different.
Super cool.
Yeah, it was like animated comic books as you're reading them.
Super rad.
And then like when I have my iPad, it's like a full comic book page.
Oh yeah.
So it's cool too. Yeah. Flipping through those. But
that makes sense. Yeah.
It was a cool transition of the one to the other. But even like the more, especially having the comic book store, you start to collect more, And I, with also moving 9 times in under 2 years, the less heavy, awkward things I have, I've been just trying to get rid of so much stuff.
I hear you.
And it's records are heavy, books are heavy.
Yeah.
And dude, don't move.
Well, I am not as worried about moving my collection anymore. I have these 50 cubes out here, and then I've got my office as well.
Right.
I got to admit, buying record collections for a living, my back just always hurts. I'm kind of just always in that. I'm always loading and lifting boxes. So I've got hand trucks galore, and I'm ready to go. I mean,
lift with the back.
It twists.
Yes.
Jerk a lot, right? Yeah. Okay. Good.
Are you tweaking? Are you tweaking?
Make sure you tweak.
How much do you think this weighs? Or you gotta know, right? Just this little guy.
This is probably about 45 pounds, 50 pounds. This right here,
Nice.
probably.
Huh. Yeah, I always like, because the long boxes of comics are between, I don't know, I'd say probably around that 40 to 60 pounds, and there's like 125-ish if they're not bagged and boarded. I think bagged and boarded, or it's like 150 and then 125 if they're bagged and boarded, like whatever it was. And then when Todd McFarlane made image comics with his buddies, their quality was better. So you could lift like a long box of theirs, and it was like twice as heavy. They did like thicker papers, and like, it was like way nicer. So that was also a way to work out.
Yeah,
It was fun.
yeah.
I bought a couple pallets of comics from a guy that sat in the shop forever that I was trying to sift through.
You gave me all the rock and roll ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same, that was that same dude I got all those from.
Yeah.
It was funny because when I bought it, he had just like several long boxes of just one issue of like Spawn. It wasn't even like a good one, but it was it was fun to like, because when people buy stuff, I give them like free comics.
Yeah.
So they would, they loved it because I just saw this quote. It wasn't I don't remember how much money they spent, but they'll remember how you made them feel. Which kind of plays like how you were saying, like the personalities of like your shop, of like where you're you kind of give that cool, especially like a record store, like very rock and roll. You got the long hair, you're in the best band, Dirty Filthy, you tour the world with that, right?
Yeah, people always ask about it.
Yeah. You still sell out on those records?
Yeah, I have sold 100% of the records we made.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All gone, right?
Yeah.
We got to do.
They were gone before they were made.
That is how you know you have a hot product.
Yeah. We never recorded shit.
No, we did record.
We never pressed shit.
Never pressed it. Never. It wasn't even impressive.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
It was fun. A lot of whiskey was drank in that. We used to walk across the liquor store across the beach.
Oh, that's how band practice started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
3 of us would meet up.
Yeah.
Walk over there, get a bottle, come back, and then if the bottle was done, then we'd have to walk back and get another one.
See, no, you were the one. It was at your house.
Yeah.
So you were the one drinking. Marks and I would have like a beer, and you would drink the whiskey.
I don't
and we had
remember
to drive home.
Are you sure?
100%.
That's probably a lie.
That's fair.
Yeah. That was fun though.
Yeah, it was good times.
Man. See, that's the energy I want back.
Just straight drinking.
Not so much the drinking. I was so into being in a band. I fucking loved that.
I remember I walked into practice one day and there was a backdrop.
Oh yeah.
That had our name on it. Oh shit! What a horrible design.
Right?
I guess we have that now.
We're staying with that band name. That's the name we want. All right. I guess that's it. I totally forgot about that. That was giant.
It was really big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Made a big stage backdrop before we had a gig.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
That's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah.
You gotta make your band.
I had to have the merch.
Yeah.
To support the first booking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I like where your head's at.
now you get it.
Yeah.
I had
any day now.
There was a connection I had that was a friend's dad that worked for the print company that would make
cool.
banners and all that. So they had to test the printers. So I would send them graphics all the time. That's why at my house there was all those canvas prints of like the top of Mingus's base, like old hotel signs and all that. So I would have them print all that, and it would be like, if it was like $2 or $3 a square foot, like at a normal shop, I was getting it for like 50 cents because they just had to run it. Yeah. And so whether the dude's dad was just pocketing the money or whatever, but he would just bring these giant rolls, and I would scissor out everything that was, that I had printed. So that's where we had the ginormous Dirty Filthy banner.
That's funny.
I remember it was a backdrop of I think it was Brooklyn, the big city backdrop.
I don't remember.
It was awesome. You have the tattoo, dude.
That's right. I forgot all about those.
That's crazy that you won't ever. Do you not crave? Because I don't. I was laughing with some friends of mine. I'm like, I'm not gonna do this like Wednesday night at the Dollhead. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. But I would totally do
Saturday night at the Dollhead.
No, I was gonna say like Saturday afternoon, like a car show. I'm down with that.
Oh, not me. Yeah.
No?
Nah.
No desire for stage rocking?
Nothing.
Really?
No desire whatsoever.
Huh.
I think I got my fix on that time and time over. And I don't know. I think that at a certain point I was really liking being in a band, to the point where it instead of somebody else thinking that's Parker, he's in the band, I was making that my idea. I'm me, I'm in the band. you know.
Nice.
No, that's not nice.
No, not nice.
No. I don't know. It became too much of who I am and what I had to offer, I think. You know? To me.
You were
To me.
Parker the guitar player?
Yeah, I didn't want to do that.
Huh.
I don't know.
Were you doing that at the same time you had the record shop?
I was my metal band and the blues band were both kind of at the tail end when I opened up the shop.
Okay.
I definitely wanted to pivot, you know.
So you found the perfect transitional time?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I think when I hear a really good song and then you have that like envisioning you playing that song kind of thing, you know? I don't know, that's what I do. Where I'm like,
I
you're
used
like,
to do that a lot, yeah.
right? And then
Yeah.
I'm still getting that, like when I hear some like I don't know, just like hear like a good song, and then I'm like, dude, am I playing that? And then I'm starting to get that the itch, the bug, you know, whatever it is. And
I spent years trying to get rid of that.
really,
Yeah.
huh?
It's so nice to just be able to listen to a song now
Mine,
and not put myself in the
spotlight,
space. You know?
right?
Yeah.
dude, mine, like we were talking when I had the comic book store, when I said I want to be in a band.
Sure.
That part was gone. It was just done. And it was something that I had too much going on already. And so to even try to find that free time just didn't exist.
Baby cry. 1 second.
We'll do,
Whatever you need, man. We can also do supplemental, you know, B-roll. Just
Nice.
tell me whatever you need.
Is there any, I guess, you want to brag about your Instagram, your shop?
I have an Instagram and a shop.
Nice. 3 billion people
Ooh,
won't see this.
perfect.
So it's Crème Tangerine.
Crème Tangerine, CREME, the pretentious British way to spell things. Tangerine Records.
I was wondering why you spelled it like that. You are
Yeah.
pretentious, aren't you?
Yes.
Not British.
No, it's a reference to a Beatles song, so we had to cream.
Who are the Beatles?
They're a new skiffle band.
Skiffle. I love skiffle.
Oh, good.
All my music is all skiffled.
Good.
All right, Parker. Well, thank you for letting me invade your day.
No problem. Did
I
we
hope-
fix your midlife crisis?
It made me want to open my comic book store a lot more.
Shit.
I
Well,
know.
then we really messed up.
I know.
Yeah,
Because Jess would be stoked they came over.
yeah, cool. I'm loving this new
I can push her through
podcast thing you're
midlife
doing there,
crisis.
bud. Yeah. How's Miss Jess doing with work?
Loves it.
Good.
Absolutely loves it. She's
She got out of the trauma center, so that
She-
was very traumatic for her as well, right?
yeah,
I
she's
can
a
imagine doing that.
psych nurse. So I call her my little crazy nurse.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, all right. There you go. Sabbath Grabbeth. Did I show you the rock lock?
No.
Quinn, you always show me this. Do this.
Oh.
A little bit different. You go, what's up, brother?
Oh.
Ah,
Yeah.
rock locking. All right.
I'll do it. Cheers.